So I've come to find that helping people often gets me a reward, even if they don't actually seem like they have anything to reward me with for my hard work. Helping those farmers kill those goblins actually paid me decently with this sword that is worth 700 to 800 septims. What work isn't hard these days as an adventurer? We risk our lives, so we should get some good compensation for it. I cannot believe that they only rewarded us with 50 gold for winning the first few matches in the arena. 50 septims for fighting to the death. Is that all our lives are worth? Well, I'm not rich, but in terms of equipment now, with my ebony armor, I suppose I look the part. I am protected well. Now I will be looking for an ebony helm and mace. The only thing above ebony in terms of quality is Daedric. Then there is Daedric or Adric artifacts. So I suppose I'm doing quite well then. I just don't quite own my own home yet. It would be nice to have Frostcrag Tower completely upgraded so I have some use for a home away from it all. Perhaps, as Vilya has been saying lately, it would be nice to take a day or two off and just relax. I can do that at Frostcrag Tower, but I'm never one to just relax and not do anything. I don't think anyone does unless they're sleeping. People like to socialize, read, or work. Of course, work can mean just about anything, but what I'm talking about is that we like to do things. I learned this the hard way when I was in prison, when I wasn't able to do anything except to pass the days while staring at the cell walls. Now, that is doing nothing. My ears did more than my eyes did for most of my time there. I would listen to the sounds of the other prisoners or guards and listen to the birds outside and the weather. I was bored, but after a long time, I got used to it. But that doesn't mean that I ever want to live like that again. Taking a break just means to stop adventuring for a while, I guess. Swimming, as Vilya has asked for, is something simple that we can do together. But when Frostcrag Tower is fully upgraded, I wouldn't just be sitting around and staring at the walls and listening to sounds anymore. I will be working on my alchemy or enchanting or crafting new spells. I, like everyone, have things that I like to do, and alchemy is the first thing that I like to go to if I'm not out adventuring. Okay, still in Chorrol, going to see the Countess. Look for this fellow named Bitneld, wherever he might be. Nice to find some work. I have to sell that sword. I probably should go to the blacksmith after this. Are you Bitneld?
I'm Bitneld, the Curse Bringer, captain of the Chorrol Guard. What can I do for you?
I was looking for a Nord Guard, and you are it. What can you tell me about Chorrol?
Just between the two of us, I wish the Countess would worry a bit more about the security of the city, and a bit less about her damn painting.
Okay. I don't know what to say to him. Go see Emfried? Emfield.
Yes?
Yeah.
I'm listening.
So I got to know him.
That's... what? Well, you're wasting your breath. Don't... I wish I... Oh, that's great! How's it go again?
Yeah, you should go see Emfried. Yeah. Maybe when he's off duty, maybe I'll see him around.
Hey.
Yes, hello, Countess.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Chorrol. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Investigation?
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me.
Sure.
It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
An investigation? I'm sure I can use my superior intellect to figure this out. I'd be glad to help, especially for a countess.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Chorrol.
So I'm to gather clues, am I?
Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
So speak to everyone, then look to gather clues.
I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Orrock Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrick.
That's 7 people I have got to speak to, then. Okay, what can you tell me about Chorrol?
I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
Yeah. Do you know anything else about your stolen painting?
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas.
What can you tell me about the castle residents I'm to speak to?
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Chorrol or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orrock Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder.
Okay. All right, then. Sounds like I have
Good luck,
a
investigator.
job to do. Thank you. Oh, hello.
Pleasure to meet you again.
You're one of those people I'm supposed to speak to. What can you tell me about the Countess?
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
Of course. So I'm to gather clues, and I must speak to several people around the castle, and you are one of them.
My duties rely on watching no more than the throne and attending to visitors. But confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. His abuse of drink has gotten worse lately.
Oh, he's a Nord.
He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage does not befit his habit.
Okay. Laith Wavrick, the castle herald, told me that he's observed Orgnolf having a drinking problem and often asking for money to fund his new habit. I should continue questioning the suspects, the Countess recommended.
Fare thee well.
Oh, hello.
So, you a living statue, or are you going to say something?
You're Orgnolf, I take it. I am investigating the stolen painting, so I'm to speak to you.
Who do you think you are questioning me? I'd just as soon ask a goblin maiden to a dance than to answer your stupid questions.
Oh, that just
What's your
put
story?
him at the top of my list. Bitneld. Hello?
Yes?
I'm to get the clues for the missing painting of the Count. So, I have to speak to everyone around the castle, and you're one of them.
I'm sorry, I wasn't in that evening. I was making my rounds of Chorrol. The only odd occurrence lately was with Chanel. I have seen her spending a lot of time in the West Tower. When I asked her about it, she said it involved her spell research. I suppose at the time it sounded good enough for me.
All right. I need to sleep better at night. Bitnell, the captain of the guard, said that he had been out on patrol in the streets of Chorrol last night. In addition, he mentioned seeing Chanel, spend a good deal of time in the castle's West Tower, but when he had confronted her about it, she said that was where she had been performing some of her magical research. I should continue questioning the suspects of the Countess. The Countess recommended.
Take care. How goes it?
Greetings.
Vilya?
Is there anything I can do for you?
Would you like to talk?
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
What are your thoughts on this place?
Poor Countess Valga of Countess of Chorrol. She is still mourning her dead husband.
Yes, let's talk some more.
Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss?
Tell me about yourself.
You know, rather than becoming an alchemist, I would like to work with animals. I wonder if I could work as a horse whisperer. I am quite good with my horse Brucey, you see, and my wolf Hagbard and I, we were a great team. Maybe I could learn how to make potions that would cure sick animals. I think I would love that.
All right, sounds good.
Have you ever
Talk
bought
later.
a horse from Bonbon?
To follow that
I bought a
Orgnoff.
fine mare from him once. A fine animal.
Well, let's look around the castle. Private quarters this way. All up here. Private quarters, so... I have the key. East Tower. Well, I want to speak to people who live here. Oh, here's the orc. Ugh. You're probably the one that did it, didn't you? Stolen the painting and sold it to...
I am Orak Grogoth, steward to Countess Arriana Valga, Countess of Chorrol. I manage her affairs, and the castle is in my keeping.
I'm here to gather clues about the missing painting that the Countess is looking for of her dead husband. Do you know anything about it?
I don't trust you enough to reveal details about the castle to you.
So I'm supposed to get to know you better,
We'll
is that
see.
it? I'd rather just pay him some coin. Alright. Filthy orc.
Don't waste your flattery on me. That never happened. I can't argue. Oh, that's great. That's really... That never happened. Oh, that's... Don't waste... That's enough. Don't try... That's pretty far-fetched. Not now. I doubt it.
There.
For me?
Bribe.
Thanks.
Filthy orc.
That's right. Exactly.
Now, do you know anything about what I'm investigating?
Huh. I don't remember seeing Channel or Orgnoff that entire evening. But then again, I stayed in my quarters most of the night. There was no point in going on my usual walk with all of the rain falling. As far as Channel and Orgnoff go, they seem fine to me. I only had a minor scrape with Orgnoff recently. I caught him drinking in the West Tower on the upper level. I told him if he didn't stop, I would tell the Countess. He just grumbled and agreed. He hasn't bothered me since.
Okay. So, still looking at Orgnoff and Channel now.
Farewell.
Let's go find this Orgnoff. You better speak to me. I don't know whose quarters these are. No one's here. Nice to have a key for everywhere. Oh, rats. Filthy, filthy. Filthy
I
rats.
think I would fancy grilled mud crabs for supper. How about going and kill a few of them?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to do that in the castle, though, Villia. Okay, so let's go down here. Quarters must be... What's going on? Why is this not opening easily? Strange. Wine. Tamika Vintage. Not bad. There you are.
Oh, it's Valga's errand boy. How goes the big, important investigation?
Listen, you better start talking to me. I'm gathering clues. Now,
All right.
maybe I'll do what I did with the orc. At least with a Nord, I can... I know he's an idiot. Drunken fool.
Not bad. So, what? Yes, whatever you... I appreciate the... Excellent!
Okay, now, you willing to talk to me? I'm here to gather clues.
The night of the theft, I was in the Great Hall, having an argument with a delivery boy from Braville. It seems his horse lost its footing in the heavy rain we had that night, and the shipment of port that it was carrying slipped to the ground. Oh, the fall broke most of the bottles. He didn't want to claim responsibility, but I gave him what for and sent him away. After that, I spent the rest of the night in my quarters, reading.
All those lost bottles must have made you particularly angry. So, do you have anything else to say about my investigation?
So, the Countess hired you to find the painting, eh? Well, you'll not find it by gawking at me.
Do you know anything about the stolen painting or not?
Aye, it was a fine portrait of a fine man.
So that's it. So he argued with the delivery boy in the Great Hall, who had a bit of an accident with a wine shipment in the rain. Then he spent the rest of the night in his room. I should continue questioning the suspects, Countess recommended.
Back to work for poor old Orgnall.
It wouldn't be poor if you stopped drinking at all. I don't really have that much respect for drunkards. I like to drink a bit of wine, but it's all in moderation. More rats. Oh. This is the West Tower, isn't it? So, this is where Channel has been spending time. Well, she's not here. Let's see. This is... Let's go down, or was it up? Already looked in there, though it's hard to help. There's a trapdoor here. This is where the rats went. Oh. Oh, wow. This is very beautiful, actually. Huh. Well, we have to go and find Channel. This is where she's been hanging out, the West Tower. Painting. Okay. Gotta go find her, and I don't know where she is. I think this leaves the castle. Oh. Okay. The Great Oak is just over there. So, let's go back in. Let's go find Channel. I caught sight of Channel. I've met her before at the bookstore. Hello again.
Hello. Are you searching for something?
I am. I'm investigating the missing painting for the Countess. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I have heard that the painting of the Count was taken. I was unaware she hired an outsider to conduct the investigation. May luck be with you.
I'm here to gather clues. Can you tell me anything?
I am sorry. I don't really feel comfortable talking with you about that night. I barely know you.
Okay, well, it's easier to get
I'm
to know
listening.
at least a half-pretty woman. Let's start.
Sure. Yes, whatever you say. That's a... Yeah. Don't make me laugh. Was that... Don't, please. I'm sorry. No, that's pretty. Was that supposed to be a
She's
compliment?
quite easy to talk to in the end. Although I tend to get along quite well with women. So, what can you tell me about the clues that I'm looking for?
The night that the painting was stolen, I was in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. After a while, I decided to go into the dining area just off the Great Hall. I poured myself some wine and studied the charts I had made until it was time to sleep. From there, I went directly to my chamber and slept the rest of the night.
Okay, and you know nothing about the stolen painting, do you?
The stolen painting was of Count Valga. Whoever painted it could not do the man justice. He was kind and noble, which is difficult to convey on canvas. I'm afraid other than that, I cannot offer much more information.
Do you know anything about the, have you heard any good rumors lately?
Northern Goods and Trade is an excellent place to buy supplies.
When I asked about the night in question, Shannon told me that she spent some time in the courtyard of the castle taking star readings. Then she made her way to the dining area off of the Great Hall. Finally, she went to her quarters to sleep. Now, I've spoken to all the possible suspects and witnesses. I should concentrate on gathering the clues if I am to solve the crime.
Until your return.
She's actually quite pleasant. Let's go check out Orgnar's room
How
again.
can I
Look for clues.
Good afternoon.
Close the doorway. No, he's got a broom. Already seen this. I don't plan on taking the drunkard's wine. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing there. Where's Shannel's quarters? Great Hall that way.
Greetings. You again.
Oh! Lord's private quarters. She must have a room here. Have I not written it down? I don't know. I don't know. Where does she sleep? Well, this could be her room. I don't know. I guess it is. Let's look for some clues. Paintbrush. She likes to paint, this woman. Book of Daedra, Manual of Spellcraft, Galeron the Mystic, Darkness. More paintbrushes. She seems to have painting supplies concealed in a lectern in her room. The fact that they're concealed seems suspicious. I think I should continue searching for more clues. Very nice bed.
While we're here, maybe we could head over to the Grey Mar and have a drink?
You want to have a drink, do you? What's in this bag? Well, I don't see anything unless there's something hidden somewhere. There's a rat right there. I can't reach it. Well, I've already looked through here. Does she have like a secret door? A lever? Push something and something opens up and the painting's right there? I don't know. So she paints, and I found where she paints. Maybe I should go look back in that spot. Actually, that would make the most sense to me. South Tower, Great Hall. West Tower's this way. Okay, so what's so suspicious about this? Oh, I really need her paint palette. Unusual painting it is. Very nice painting of two wolves. I found an interesting painting in a concealed area of the West Tower. It seems someone in the castle is a painter. I think I should continue looking for more clues. Well, I already know it's from her. Cheap wine. Well,
People
I really
here tend to be very fond of that city. I once told a lady that Shadenhall was the most beautiful city in Cyrodiil, and she got mad at me.
Shadenhall actually is a very nice place. Would definitely be in my top couple. There's a bag behind here. With nothing. What about the crate? Butcher cup. Oh, excuse me, Vilya. They're right in the way. Oh, that rat's still alive. Maybe I'll find the painting in one of these crates. No? Okay, so... I haven't found any physical clues. I'll take that lockpick, though. And the gold. I don't see anything around here. I'm at a loss. So I've been thinking about it, what both Orgnar and Chanel had to say, what they were doing the night the painting went missing. She was out stargazing, while Orgnar was a delivery. In the delivery, most of the bottles of wine were smashed due to the rain, so you can't have both stories be true. Makes little sense to me. Plus, she hides out in this part of the castle. Orgnar basically has a broom and 2 bottles in his room and a bed. That's it. Alright, so watch out. I think the biggest suspect I have now is Chanel. Where is the general eating area? Putting that down. Great Hall, South Tower, Great Hall, Lord's private quarters. Huh. I think I've been over here. Real Baron Zaya. I should read that book. I haven't read that in many years. I haven't actually gone to see the Countess's room, and I don't have a key to open it. No. I'm not going to call Fergus here either, so forget it. She's the one that gave me this assignment. Hello again? Private quarters. Private quarters just locked. This is a Varlastone. Oh. Casa Scribonia here. Hello?
I'm Rimulus Bruyant. Perhaps you've met my wife, Rena, and our dogs, Bailey and Kizu.
Heard any good rumors lately?
I heard that someone saw the ghost of Lord Vlindrel again, along the road to Bruma. I think I'll avoid that road at night for a while.
What? I've never heard of that. Lord Vindrel. Was he the former Count of Broma?
Farewell.
Well, she is... She seems to be single, the Countess of Broma. Oh, here's the general eating area. Ooh. That's not food. That's paint. I found paint stains and a paint footprint on the carpet in the dining area off of the Great Hall. I now have enough clues to make an accusation. It would seem the Orgnar, the drunk, though I prefer to accuse him. He's innocent here. And Chanel was pleasant enough to speak to, so I guess I will have to go and find her. Wherever she is. Last time I saw her, she was outside of the castle. Maybe she's... I was just in her painting room.
Well met.
Okay, so which one was her bedroom? It's one of these. No, it's the orc.
Hello.
That's not it. Well, let's try... Oh, I just saw her. She's at the end of the hall. She's going to where she paints. Why are the dogs here? Why are the rats here? She's not here. Oh, sorry,
Fergus
Velia.
talks a lot of crap. Did you know what he said the other day? That I have freckles. How dares he?
You do have a few on your face. They're very small, though.
Anytime.
Okay, so maybe she went out. This should leave. This is where so she keeps leaving the castle. I thought she's supposed to be sequestered. Hello, Chanel.
Hello again. I hope your search for the painting goes well.
I'm sorry, but I have to accuse you.
Are you accusing me of taking the painting?
Yes. Yes, I accuse you of the crime.
Very well. I confess to the crime. But please understand, I only did it out of the great love I had in my heart for Count Valga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then
Why?
hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime, but ready to face what fate has in store for me.
Why did you do it?
I am ashamed that I took the painting, but my love for the Count was greater than you could imagine.
Love. You must have been having an affair with him, then. I see. Okay. So, what am I to do with this investigation?
You have your criminal. Congratulations.
I'm surprised you admitted to it. Alright then. I've gathered all the clues, haven't I?
I was careless to leave my art supplies around the castle like I did. I suppose I was easy to discover.
Well, you know, why didn't you just paint a new...
I'm undone.
You could have just painted it again. She's done. Well, I have got to go see the Countess. And I'm going to, hopefully, get some treasure from this. The hero of Kvatch has returned, Countess.
Oh, you have returned from your investigation, and I'm eager to hear the results. Whom did you accuse?
I accused Chanel.
I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice member of our court. But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Chorrol and stripped of her duties. However, I am not without pity, and therefore she shall not be jailed. But she is never to set foot in Chorrol again. Congratulations on a job well done. As a reward, please accept this bounty of gold and gems.
Oh, yes.
You've earned it.
Thank you very much. Flawless emeralds. 500 gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, is it possible to buy a house in town?
You are. There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil.
20,000 gold. I'm sorry I don't have that many septums. I don't think I'm ready to buy.
That's too bad. I was so looking forward to you living in the city.
I definitely would choose Chorrol out of every other city. What can you tell me about Chancellor Okato?
As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Okato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being.
Yes. And, you have your painting back? All is well now, I suppose?
The painting of the Count once again sits in its rightful place.
Heard any good rumors lately?
Andel Indaris is an intemperate, bibulous philanderer, and a dark elf. Other than that, he is perfectly suited to be a count.
All right. Farewell.
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 Hello.
Hello? So, I
You've
think...
got quite an amount of gold there. How about spending it on something nice? I would like a new dress. This one is just rags.
That's not rags, it's very nice.
I'm thinking of changing my hairstyle. Do you think it would look good if I cut it short?
Please don't change your hair.
Alright, I know what you think. That a country girl like I would just look pathetic in the latest fashion hairstyle. Well, maybe you're right.
You know, your hair is so fair, it is white. Huh.
Goodbye.
Under the correct lighting, it looks completely white.
It's you. Hi.
It doesn't now, but strange. Well, as for this Bitneld fellow, I mean, I've spoken to him. I suppose I can go and tell her that I did, but I don't know what she wants me to say. Come see your woman? Hello?
What is it now?
I did speak to Bitneld.
Have you spoken with him already? Please say you have.
Yes, but I didn't bring up coming to see you yet.
You haven't?
I'll see him,
I'm sorry. Please, just come back to me when you've spoken to Bitneld.
Okay. Let's go find Bitneld. Maybe when he's not patrolling, he'll be more amenable to talk to. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.